Hi, welcome to Shipper. I'm Aditya, and today I'll show you how, using Shipper, you can automate the mundane and tedious task of product assignment to shipping profiles and thereby save a lot of time and reduce manual errors. So let's get started. As soon as you install the app, you're taken to this screen, which is also the dashboard of the app. The first option that you see here is basically a toggle for you to control the status of the automation. So let's say for some reason you want to temporarily stop the automation. You don't need to uninstall the app for that. You can simply do so by managing the toggle over here. Moving on, we also have a very brief setup guide for you that you can follow to get started with the app. For this demo also, I'll try to follow this guide. So let's get started. The first step is basically to create a custom shipping profile. Now, for those of you who have already done this, just feel free to skip ahead to the second step, in which I'll show you how to actually build the logic and write rules for the automation. For the select view, you can create custom shipping profiles by visiting the store settings, scrolling down a little to the shipping and delivery section, and basically this is where all of your shipping profiles are defined. By default, Shopify provides you with one shipping profile, which is the general one, but you can create your custom shipping profiles by clicking on this button. I have already created two shipping profiles which I'll be using in this demo, which is the fragile profile and the large products profile. So getting back to the app, yeah, the second step is basically to actually create the rules. Now you can go to the rules section by either clicking on manage rules here or in the Shopify left admin panel over here. So as soon as I click on that, now since I do not have any rules, I am seeing an empty state over here. I'll click on add rule. This is where you create the rule. So just the first field is basically just write any name for your rule. You can write anything. This won't be shown to the customers. The second field is basically the status of the rule. So active rules will be evaluated when the automation is being run, and inactive rules will be ignored. So let's keep it active for now. And the third is basically the priority. So priority, if you have multiple rules, if you're adding multiple rules to build a complex logic system, you can add priorities to your rules. The lower the priority, the earlier the rule will get evaluated. The so For now, let's keep it one. Now let's come to the second section, which is where we actually define our actually build our logic for this rule. So I'll show this with the help of an example. So let's say for this rule, I want to create a logic that if a product has the tag fragile and the weight of the product is less than 5 kgs, I want to assign it to the fragile profile. So how I can do that is I'll choose the all conditions option here, which means that all the conditions that I'm going to write over here, all of them need to be true for this entire rule to be evaluated as satisfied. So I'll choose all. I'll select tag equals fragile, add this condition. Then I'll select the second condition, which is weight less than 5 kgs. I'll add this condition. So again, a quick recap. If both of these rules are satisfied, uh, if both of these conditions are true, then this entire rule is satisfied. And what do I want to achieve is, if this condition is satisfied, or sorry, if this rule is satisfied, I want to assign the product to the fragile products profile. So I'll choose the fragile products over here. I'll click on save. So my first rule is created. Now similarly, I'll create another rule so that we are able to give the demo properly. I'll choose the priority as 2. Now in this, I'll choose the any option. Any means that all the conditions that I'm going to write here, if any one of them is true, then the entire rule evaluates as true, or the entire rule evaluates as satisfied. So for this, I'll write the logic that if tag equals large, or if the tag equals huge, then I want to assign that to the large products shipping profile. And by the way, all the custom profiles that we had created in the settings of the Shopify store, all of them are automatically synced here so that you can easily choose them within the app itself. Now we have two rules over here. Now let's head back to our dashboard, and let's see what the third step is. The third step is basically to toggle on the automation. So you simply have to toggle this on, and now your automation is on. Now whenever you create a new product, or update any existing product, the automation will run, and according to the rules that you have defined, it will assign the products into the correct shipping profiles. Now let's see this in action. So let's head over to the product section to actually create a product and try out the automation. So I'll create the first product. Let's name it demo product one. I'll fill in just the required fields and leave the others as empty. I think this is a required field. Let's add the tag fragile to test our first rule. Tag fragile, and let's keep the weight as less than 5. So let's keep it at 4 kg. Let's click on save button. So now this product is added. Let's check if it's getting added to the profile we had defined. So again, let's go to the custom profile section. You can see that one product has been added here, and the product is demo product one. So it is working as expected. Let's try to add one more product. We'll go here, we'll click on add product, demo product 2. uh, Here what we can do is we'll have the tag as fragile, but let's keep the weight as 7 kgs. So now our first rule should not be satisfied. The second rule should also not be satisfied, and therefore the product should remain in the default delivery profile, or the default shipping profile, which is the general profile. So we can see that no new product has been added to these two profiles. If I check the default profile, I should be able to see the demo product 2 here. So it is working as expected. Now let's try one more thing. Let's go into the product. Let's change the product and add another tag, which is the huge tag. Now what will happen is our rule number 2 will get satisfied, because the rule was that if the tags contain huge or large, any one of them, and no other condition, then let's assign that to the large product shipping profile. So I'll update this product. I'll go to settings, and I can see that one product has been added to a large products profile, and that is the demo product 2 profile. So yeah, this is how you can automate this boring process of assigning the products to their correct shipping profiles. This is especially useful if you have more than 500, 1000 products. Then it gets very tiring to update the shipping profile every time you add a new product, or update any existing product. And this also works when you are bulk updating your products using any other app, or the built-in feature provided by Shopify. All the uh, items, or all the products that you have added or updated via bulk, are also synced to their correct shipping profiles, and the automation is run every time for each of the product. So thank you for attending this demo, and I hope to see you next time.